We have an update from one of our sponsors, the Vegas Near Me app. They are constantly working to add more information. We tell you that all the time. The app is free. We also tell you that. But gosh, when we get these updates, it really is incredible how much information is inside.
Yeah, Vegas Near Me has recently partnered with Vegas.com to get you the best prices on show tickets. In fact, they have over 1,000 shows listed inside the app.
And also, we know sometimes you need a quick break or a familiar go-to when you're in Las Vegas. And they do have more than 1,400 chain restaurants and stores listed in there. They have more than 8,000 individual locations, so you can find them. We're talking Walgreens, Starbucks, fast food, you name it.
And we all love to save money, don't we? Well, Vegas Near Me is going to help with that too. Right now, they're offering 50% off of shows at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, plus a $99 bottle package at Crazy Horse 3 for up to 4 people, including transportation.
Yeah, that's a good deal. And there's lots of other deals in there too. So get in and look around. Vegas Near Me is free. You don't have to put in your email. Download it in the Google or Apple App Store. Hours, locations, even the length of shows are in there. It's really good. You can even find live music, kid-friendly activities, maps of inside the hotels and casinos. It really is a lot of information in your hand.
It is. Vegas Near Me. Download it today.
Level Up Law is looking to help you. You might have heard about the recent lawsuits surrounding Ozempic. It's concerning, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people have been experiencing some serious issues from taking semaglutide or tirzepatides, including severe vomiting, hospitalization, pancreatic issues. The list goes on and on. If you've experienced any of this, you are not alone. And here's the thing, Level Up Law is here to help. We already have a team of lawyers researching this issue and preparing to help those who need it. Don't hesitate to reach out to our team if a doctor prescribed you these drugs and you're experiencing issues. Give us a call at 855-LEVEL-UP. That's 855-LEVEL-UP, and we will answer your questions. Remember, you're not alone. Level Up Law has got your back.
It's episode 222 of Vegas Revealed. An all-star movie is being filmed all over Vegas. What we just found out about it.
Plus, the Mirage is officially closing for a transformation into the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Your frequently asked questions coming up.
A local Mexican restaurant opens at Palace Station. And we have more details on those free weekly fireworks that are planned at the Plaza Hotel and Casino.
Plus, Sammy Hagar reveals his new pool oasis.
I don't want to wear a tie. I want to go casual. So I build an environment and serve the food where you can have it in flip-flops, tank tops, around the clock, nonstop. You know what I mean?
We're one-on-one with the Red Rocker at Sammy's Island. All this and more coming up on Vegas Revealed.
Vegas Revealed, presented by Level Up Law, starts now.
Welcome to Vegas Revealed, episode 222. Sean McAllister here, along with Dana Roselli in sunny Las Vegas over a long Memorial Day weekend.
I know. And we're in podcast episode 222s.
222.
So one day it will be 777s, and it will be very Vegas.
And, oh, God, that's going to be a while
long
from
time
now.
from now.
I'm going to have aching joints, sagging skin.
We'll be on ARP.
I already get a whole bunch of AARP
You
stuff.
do?
Yes, I've gotten it for years.
Why?
I'm not like enrolled. I don't get any benefits,
You're
but
younger
I've gotten
than me.
things
I don't-
since my 30s.
Okay.
I've gotten AARP things in the mail, like to prepare myself, I guess. They want me to ease into my ARP years.
I love it. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. All right, well, welcome everyone. Yes, like Sean said, sunny Las Vegas. We've been up and down in the temps. It's been nice. Today it's in like the like low 80s and it's beautiful.
Yeah, this is the perfect time of year.
It is. Hey, we got a text message, so we like to read those. You can text us in our show notes. There's a link to text us now, and so you can respond to any of our comments, give us ideas, all that kind of thing. We got another note from Kevin, who's responding to a comment, or actually a discussion that we had last week about, what constitutes as a residency. Is it 2 shows, 5 shows, 1 show? in 2024 and 2 shows in 2025. And Kevin kind of pretty much agreed with us, saying, there needs to be multiple shows in a sequence continued.
Yes.
Kevin is from Greenville, South Carolina, and he says a residency to me has to be at least 1 or 2 shows a week for a period of time, maybe over 4 weeks or so. So that's what Kevin had to say about that. We always appreciate people chiming in.
We do. And again, we love your feedback. So click that link down in the show notes and it'll open up all the deal to send a text message to us. And we love getting them and reading them.
It's always fun. We're like, oh, we got a text message. We can't text you back, but we'll talk about it on the podcast. That's for sure. Listen, we got to talk about the Mirage because we did talk about it on our television show, but I don't think we've talked about it on the audio podcast yet because the date came out that the Mirage is closing July 17th, 2024. So,
it's coming up.
Yeah, just a couple months. And it's going to be closed for 3 years for a transformation into the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. And I think that was a surprising part. We didn't think it would be completely closed for that long of a period.
Right. So they're doing a top to bottom remodel over there at the Mirage to turn it into the Hard Rock. Part of that renovation is a 700-foot guitar tower that is going to be built right along the strip in the place where the Mirage Volcano is right now. So that attraction is going away, replaced by a big glass guitar that you'll be able to stay in. But I believe they're also kind of building the property forward. So the way that the Mirage is right now, you have to walk up a long sidewalk from the Las Vegas Strip if you're, out walking around to get up to the front doors to go into the property and then get into the casino. And it looks like from the plans that, that there's going to be an entrance right off of the sidewalk to get you into the property a little quicker.
Yeah, that'll be good, I think, for foot traffic, like you were saying.
Right.
I mean, it's okay that you have to walk a little bit to get into the front door now and that there's some pretty stuff by the edge of the road. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like. Not opening back up until 2027. So that's why Love is closing by Cirque du Soleil. We told you about that. Their final show's coming up early July. So they're not running all the way until July 17th. Shin Lim's going to close.
Yeah, all the other entertainment at the property is going to be closed by July 14th. But there are a lot of questions that people may have about the Mirage closing down, and there are a lot of answers posted on the Mirage website, and we just want to go through some of those for you.
Yeah, you can go to the website and read through them all. If you're, a fan of the Mirage, you have reservations at the Mirage, you want to get into the Mirage before it closes. But just a few of the ones that stuck out to me that people might have questions about. What happens if my reservation extends through the final day of operation? Well, they say reservations will be modified to ensure all hotel guests are departed on or before July 15th. So they're not taking room reservations past July 14th. The property will stay open till July 17th, but everyone needs to be departed by July 15th, if that makes sense. They'll be in contact with you. The thing I thought was interesting about the chips, because some people have, Mirage chips, can they turn them in? And they said that you have to turn them in by the 17th of July, but that you also can redeem your chips at Treasure Island up to 120 days after July 17th. So they're partnering with Treasure Island there to help out, which is nice.
That's very nice. Also, if you made any sports wagers over at the Mirage, they have a BetMGM sports book, and obviously you may have bet on a match or an event that's happening way down the road. You can redeem any of those wagers at any other BetMGM sports book on the Las Vegas Strip, so that's good to keep in mind as well.
Yeah, really good. Lots of information on here, all about like the Unity points that they have going with the Hard Rock, all sorts of different gaming answers. So, I mean, go to this site. You can, it's casino.hardrock.com and then / / but you can get there by just going to the Mirage's website.
And if you have anything that you think may have ended up at the Lost and Found, following the closure on the 17th, guests will have 21 days to claim any items found on the property. As of August 7th of this year, any remaining items may be donated or chucked.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. If anything you lost over at the Mirage, just claim it ASAP.
Yeah, claim it ASAP. That's for sure. Speaking of, things from a hotel casino that's closing,
and getting rid of things.
Getting rid of things. I don't know how to transition into this, but your husband went over to the Tropicana sale. They did a big sale inside. You know, it closed, obviously. Like selling items from the restaurant and stuff?
Oh my God, it was a huge liquidation sale. I mean, it was everything from pillows, mattresses, all the glassware from the property. It was anything that you could think of. Pictures, furniture, lamps, whatever. Apparently, people were even like ripping signs off the wall.
What?
Like you had to go to a checkout line. And by the way, there's no air conditioning inside the building, no running water. So there were no bathrooms. People were being let in groups of like 25. And it was getting kind of crazy. People wanted a piece of the Tropicana, literally. So they were ripping things off walls. There apparently, a security guard said that there was one guy who came in and cut a chunk out of the stage over at the Tropicana because that's where he proposed to his wife.
Oh, that's cool.
And he wanted that section.
I like it.
And they were like, listen, you can't just leave a hole in the stage.
Why?
And the guy was like, no worries. I brought a piece of wood to cover it up with so no one falls down there.
Oh, my God. I'm like, wait, why can't you leave a hole in the stage? Isn't it coming down anyway?
It is. I mean, there's a wrecking ball coming in, implosion. So the hole in the stage isn't going to matter much. But I guess in the meantime, you can't just have a big hole there. But people are getting creative with taking pieces of the Tropicana.
Interesting. I like the idea that guy proposed to his wife and now he has a piece of the stage.
I know.
I love my glasses that I got. I got 2 Tropicana Las Vegas glasses. So thank you, Shane, for getting those for me. I think he said they were $1 each, right?
Yeah, $1 each.
That's great.
You got some plates, a teapot, like a ceramic teapot. Because we don't have a teapot.
Okay, good.
So now we can brew some tea.
And I think he said that all the glass and stuff was out of there, that glass ceiling, right? That was all torn out.
The Tiffany glass ceiling that was over the table games right there as you walk in, that was taken out. It's in storage right now. They've not revealed plans where it's going to be displayed, but that is one of the iconic elements of the Tropicana that is going to be preserved and that'll pop up somewhere around Las Vegas at some point in the future.
Yeah, and hopefully were they giving away those slot machine chairs that were all cracked and nasty?
Yes, like everything.
But why?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. People might reupholster
all
them.
Those people sitting on those chairs.
Well, even
I don't want
mattresses
that.
from the hotel. People were getting those.
No.
I mean, but going back to the glass ceiling, since it was removed, you could see up to what was above it. And there were all of these almost doorways. It looks like doorways to nothing because they looked out into this empty space. But that's where people used to stand over the table games and look down to try and catch any cheaters. So it was like that portion was revealed. And you obviously couldn't see it when the glass ceiling was there. But I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Interesting. All right.
And wrecking crews have been busy getting a lot of the exterior portions of the Tropicana torn down. The big bulk of the building is set to be demolished, likely by implosion, later this year. Fall, probably late fall sometime.
It'll be a big occasion, that's for sure. It's always fun to see a hotel casino imploded.
And it's part of Vegas history, and it is a part that it's fun to be a part of.
It is. Hey, we went over to the Palms and talked to the Red Rocker, Sammy Hagar. People love Sammy. You know, I love him too. He is so much fun to chat with. You did a great interview with him.
He is so much fun, and he's got such great stories, and really a very business-minded guy as well. But he has taken over part of the Palms pool, very Cabo vibe out there, vibrant, colorful. So it was a great place to sit down and talk with the Red Rocker about everything you can experience there now.
So when people come out here to Sammy's Island at Palms, what are they going to experience?
They're going to experience what Sammy likes. And, you know, all you have in life is your personal taste. Yeah. And that's what makes what you create different than some other guy creating, whether it's be my beer. This is my favorite lager. I made it because I compared it to my favorite lager, and I said, no, it's got to be better than that. And that's my personal taste. Somebody say, oh man, I like my lagers different, whatever. Well, this is the way I like my pools. This is the way I like my pool party. The food we have. I designed the menu with the chefs here. We worked on it for 6 months, and we, you know, just saying, this is the kind of food I would like to eat in this environment. These are the kind of drinks I want to drink in this environment. I don't want to wear a tie. I want to go casual. So I build an environment and serve the food where you can have it in flip-flops, tank tops, around the clock, nonstop. You know what I mean? Right. And that's Sammy's Island.
Does rhyming like that just roll off your tongue?
It did. It did. Let's hope it does tonight. When I sing with that band, I'm going to jump on stage tonight and jump with the band. That's the most exciting thing a musician could do is play for their fans unexpected. You know, that's always like, oh my God.
Well, and so you opened Cabo Wabo down in Mexico 35 years ago. So what was the conversation that led to you opening that and becoming known for this island vibe?
I went there and I loved the environment, the place there. When I walked down the street and I ate, you know, tacos in some little taco stand, I was drinking tequila and here comes a mariachi band. I'm going, I love this feeling. And look, I got goosebumps just talking about it.
That gave me goosebumps.
I got goosebumps. And I said, I just love this feeling. I want to build a bar down here and I want to serve my tequila. I want to go find the best tequila in the world. And I want my friends and people, I want the whole world to experience this. So that's the way I feel about here in Las Vegas. I have the Cabo Wabo here in Las Vegas, but it's mostly a restaurant. It's a great Mexican restaurant. I mean, the food is fantastic. But I wanted the experience with the big music, the big stage. They're going to give me a budget where I can hire bands. I mean, real bands, nice. You know, like Rick Springfield and Collective Soul, my friends, that'll come and I'll play with them. It's the whole idea of this island. It's like it's an alternative pool party. And that's the best way I can put it. What is Sammy's Island? It's an alternative pool party. Alternative to what? Alternative to that loud boom, 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 boom for 45 days in a row until you walk out of like, you know, this is a real music, you know. We play reggae, we play country, we play lifestyle, we play rock, we play classic rock, we play new rock. It's really about that. Everything that goes on here is a little bit alternative. So you can go over to the Strip, which I love this Strip. I have a restaurant on the damn Strip, you know. Go over there, party yourself to death, but you're going to want to come back here the next morning, and you're going to want to ease into that water about 10 o'clock after having a breakfast burrito. And then you're going to want to ease into having a cocktail, maybe afternoon, and start over again and heal. This is the healing place.
I like that. I think this is going to have to be my new healing place. This is great. And so we're going to be seeing you out here more often, right? Now that you have your own island.
Absolutely. All the bands I've already hit to play. George Thorogood, Rick Springfield, Collective Soul, Roger Klein and the Heart, Roger Klein and the Peacemakers. I always want to call them the Pacemakers. I'm sorry, Roger. Just you picked a bad name. And these are the people I've already hit on, you know, to come and play. And they all say, well, are you going to be there? I'll say, of course I'll be there. So the idea is to really have my friends come and play and just come and jump on stage with them. That's what I do at the Cabo Wabo. I've been doing that for 35 years.
Yeah. Nice. Well, congratulations on Sammy's Island out here at Palms. Can't wait to party with you, man.
Wait a minute. We've already started. What do you mean can't wait?
I need to catch up.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about Sammy's Island is that it is open to the public. So you don't have to be staying at the hotel in order to pop over and visit there. So keep that in mind if you're in Las Vegas and you want to stop by. Like he said, it just sounds like it'll be a blast. He's going to jump up on stage. He's going to have his friends performing. So look forward to a really tropical summer over at Palms. And you can watch the interview if you're interested in actually seeing Sammy Hagar and Sean sitting in his cabana on our YouTube page. We'll post it over the weekend. Our podcast initially drops on Thursdays. That'll be posted over the weekend once it airs on Fox 5, where our TV show airs. And you can always find all our episodes on the Vegas Revealed YouTube.
By the way, we went over to the El Cortez Hotel and Casino. This is one of the vintage properties in downtown Las Vegas, right there on Fremont Street. It's been around since the 1940s. Really one of the original hotel casinos in Las Vegas. We're going to have an entire chunk of a future episode dedicated to that because we did a great interview, went around, toured the property, but they are opening a brand new Starbucks.
Yes, and it opens at the end of May. And this is a great spot because you'll be able to access it from the street or the hotel casino. And it's a popular corner right there in downtown Las Vegas.
Yeah, and there's a good-sized dining room inside of there, too. So plenty of space to, bring your laptop, do some work if you're in downtown Las Vegas, or just to pop in and grab a coffee. But I love that there's a Starbucks down there. You don't see a ton of Starbucks downtown.
I know. And that can always be a little controversial, like, oh, Starbucks, you're not going with the local coffee shop. But, it's good to have choice. Some people like their Starbucks. They like the consistency. They like knowing what the price is going to be when they walk in. Others love that specialty made local coffee shop.
And if you're familiar with the El Cortez, up to now, the Starbucks is taking over the space where the Subway restaurant used to be. So that gives you an idea, if you're familiar, of where it is.
Yeah, good point. Hey, there have been some sightings over there, too. Vince Vaughn and Al Pacino have been on property at the El Cortez. They've been all over. And it's like, finally, I Googled, what's the deal here? What's the movie? So they were over at the bridge near the Palazzo, right on there on Las Vegas Boulevard. I think they were over at Barry's Prime, from what I can tell from the stories on Instagram, and they had to shut down the restaurant.
Did you do the carpet match again?
I didn't do the well, I know it's at Barry's. It was Barry's that was posting
Oh,
it,
okay,
but
okay.
they didn't reveal what movie was being shot or anybody in it. But I was like, oh, they must be shooting at Barry's, because it sounds like it's going to be a very old school Vegas kind of film. Incorporating some of that anyway, because I looked it up, and it's Easy's Waltz is what it's called. Stars Vince Vaughn, Al Pacino. We even saw Al Pacino go to David Blaine. Remember we posted that picture. Yep. So they've been in town now. Vince Vaughn, you can't miss him. He's so tall. Here's the synopsis. A down on his luck crooner is given a chance at a comeback by an old school Vegas personality, but his brother's schemes and his own penchant for self-sabotage threaten to ruin the deal.
Oh.
Whew, yeah. But it sounds good, right?
It does. And listen, I love when movies are shot all over Las Vegas, because it's fun to actually go and sit in the theater and see all of these spots that we, pop in and out of all the time up there on the big screen. But I'm curious of how the continuity is going to go once they get everything done, because other films that have been shot here in Las Vegas, it's like people are driving towards Mandalay Bay on Las Vegas Boulevard, and then all of a sudden they're downtown.
They're at the Golden Nugget, and they look up and they can see the Mirage or something. Yeah, it's
so
always
it's like
silly.
The movie editing
Yeah.
isn't necessarily true to life, which, that's Hollywood for you.
Exactly. But I love that they're hitting all these local spots. So that's really cool, like you said. And it's always fun to see movies shot in Vegas. And they're always really good anyway, because everyone loves to watch a good movie set in Vegas.
That's true.
Yeah. But anyway, that's kind of a little tip. If you're around town and around Las Vegas anytime recently, you might spot them somewhere else. And we're talking Vince Vaughn, Al Pacino, and more in the film. But hey, let's do our planned tips now.
For more than 3 decades here in Las Vegas, there has been a local restaurant that people absolutely love. It's called Lindo, Michoacan, and they just opened a new location at Palace Station right there on West Sahara.
And now the East Desert Inn location is the original, and there are lines all the time.
I drive by it all the time, and there's always people sitting out front waiting.
I know. So, I mean, the fact that they're going to have one now over at Palace Station, I can only imagine it's going to be so popular. And I love that it's a local restaurant going into a hotel casino.
Yeah, and it's family owned, which is great. This isn't a big corporate thing that's going on. It's a local family run restaurant that's partnered with the local family run station casinos group that we talk about frequently here on the podcast. So it's a great partnership, and we stopped over to the restaurant to check it out.
Yeah, we were able to talk with the owner and founder, Javier Barajas, and I had a very important question for him. Now, Javier, I've been to the restaurant many times. It's a very big menu, very large. So I'm gonna stump you here and ask you, if I had to pick one item on that menu, what should I pick?
You know what? I'm a beef eater. I love my steaks. So any of the steaks with the Mexican sauce, that's going to be for me. Okay. You know.
Sounds good to me too. How about you, Sean?
Oh, I'm all about it.
Sean likes a good steak too. That's for sure. Will this be like the other ones? Is there anything different? What you're thinking? You know, it's a different location.
No, we keep exactly the same. Everything made from scratch. Everything is fresh, you know, the best qualities. I mean, it's all for the same.
And you said it was a dream of yours to be here. Why is that?
But Palace Station is the most popular casino for locals, and locals love Lindo, Michoacan too. So I think it's a great combination, Palace Station and Lindo, Michoacan.
I love it. Lindo is a great addition over there at Palace Station, which, by the way, they have done a ton of upgrades over there at Palace Station, which is the original Palace Station casino property here in Las Vegas, which is cool too.
It is. Yeah, it makes sense that they have this restaurant in there. And in Lindo, you can see right when you walk through the front doors from the front parking lot, it's right there. On the right side, you'll see the sign. So go check it out. If you love Mexican food, it's a great place. And like I said, the menu is large, so you have plenty of choice.
They've got great margaritas,
too. They do, yeah. Great margaritas. Well, we recently told you about the free fireworks show starting in downtown Las Vegas. And lucky us, we ran into CEO Jonathan Jossel of the Plaza Hotel and Casino while we were at the Power of Love Gala. And so we had to ask him about it.
And it's going to be a big deal for downtown. Everyone downtown is getting behind it. The city, Fremont Street Experience, some of our neighboring casinos are all supporting it. And it's going to be cool. It's another attention, for another driver for downtown to bring people down there, something else to do. And we always think of downtown, you can go zip line, listen to music, go to a bar, go to a casino, go to a pool party. Now you can watch fireworks. It just adds to the excitement of downtown.
So give me the details. Every week?
Every Friday. It started as an idea every Friday. It's going to be 9:15 p.m. every Friday for the whole summer till September. But if it's fun and people like it, we'll keep doing it. And I could see maybe it becomes a thing like Disney where we're doing it every night and it's a whole spectacle.
Well, those nightly fireworks at Disneyland definitely have become an attraction and something that people wait around for. So hopefully that same is going to happen in downtown Las Vegas, down on Fremont Street with the Plaza fireworks.
Yeah, that'll be good. I think people will enjoy that. Hey, you know how they have a Pink Box over there, the big donut shop?
Yeah.
At the Plaza. Just a little FYI, the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino in Pahrump, Nevada, just got a Pink Box donuts. And thousands of people turned out for the grand opening. So it's a big deal for Pahrump to have a Pink Box.
That is a big deal.
So if you're visiting Las Vegas and you want to go over the hump to Pahrump, I've only been there by helicopter, so.
Much different than the drive. Much different.
Yeah, there's a lot more in Pahrump than just,
Well, it's over in Nye County.
Yes, there are brothels
Things are
over
different
there.
in Nye County.
Yeah, so if you're into that thing. Brothel and a donut. Sounds great.
There we go.
All right, that's a show. Thank you to our title sponsor, Level Up Law. You can visit them at leveluplaw.com for more information, Or call 855-LEVEL-UP if you need personal injury lawyer. You maybe have storm damage. You've been injured in a rideshare accident. Any of that kind of stuff. They are your people. So give them a call.
Also, thank you to the Vegas Near Me app, available in the Apple App Store and on Google Play for Android devices. It's your guide to help you navigate everything that there is to do and see here in Las Vegas.
Well, we'll see you next week. This week, what are we doing? Oh, okay. We're going to interview Jason Derulo.
Oh, right. Yeah.
For his new residency at Phoenician. We're going to interview Terry Fader over at the Strat.
He has a brand new show opening over there.
Yeah. What else have we done? Gosh, I feel like we've done so much. You guys, we're just getting so much content that it's sometimes like clouding our brain. Like, wait, what do we have? But those are two of the immediate things that we're doing this week for next week.
The El Cortez.
Oh, yeah.
A big renovation planned over at that property. So we went over, toured around a whole bunch of those areas, got a great interview about that. So that's still to come in the next little bit too.
Yeah. So thank you to all of our subscribers here on the audio podcast. You allow us to break all this stuff up and include it in the audio podcast. We appreciate you always. So thanks for listening. And remember, you can text us. There's a link in our show notes. You click it. It texts us. We cannot respond, but we will respond in the following week's podcast.
And we will be back in our following week's podcast for episode 223 next week. Thanks for listening.